So if I were to slap a genre label on this, I would presume, I mean, my thoughts were I would call it alt country. Do you think that's suitable, or is that just not,
I mean,
you know?
I think that it could fall under that, and that's a pretty wide net, so I think that's probably safe. I would say that because of your voice, there's lots of sort of just little slivers of like other artists that maybe you've listened to or have heard or whatever, but they let come out, and most of them are, at least the ones that I hear, are kind of like classic, you know, like I hear Lucinda Williams and I hear Gillian Welch and I hear Emmylou Harris and I hear like those classic kind of voices from, you know, that's a bit of a wide genre net too, but yeah, I wouldn't say you're far off by calling it.
I was
Like,
thinking
it's not heavy on the country,
no,
but it's not heavy on the alt either.
no.
It's like, what I think is sort of special about it is that, you know, while you did come here and do it with people that play similar kinds of music a lot and are well versed in it, you came at it from a very fresh perspective for us at least. Like even the chord progressions, there's like, you know, in failures, key changes happening all the time and stuff, and that just doesn't happen much in the sort of alt
Straight up
folk
country, yeah.
type of stuff that we hear. I think it's pretty far from at least what's now called straight up country, which is pretty much auto-tune pop garbage with country lyrics, sort of. So I know pretty far from that, but the subject matter and even the chord progressions and the melodies and stuff are just not what, you know, just a AI would spit out if you said make a American sounding country song, because it has this weird influence, not weird, but foreign for us influence that makes it special.
I remember I asked you if I didn't want it to sound like I was this Scandinavian girl and I picked up a cowboy hat from the floor and and you said you're not to worry.
It does not sound like that.
Do you use the term Americana in Canada? Or is it kind of weird, isn't it? Because it's Canadana or what?
I mean, so for a minute there, people would say, "No, it's Canadiana."
Okay,
but it just, you know,
so you do
that's
use
like calling it coffee with water in it a Americano. We'll call it that too. But
we do have they've started calling things a Nordicana, which I guess makes sense in some, because it has a little bit more minor keys, a little bit more flavor that comes with our roots music.
I would say that would be more different from Americana than what gets made in Canada. It's
probably
more similar.
But I'm not thinking in Nordicana actually, so I can't hear myself if that's what's happening. You know, because I'm too invested in it. I guess.
Yeah, I think Americana would be another sort of home to try to land it in.
But that sounds a bit odd in our end. It's like, that sounds a bit, a lot of people just think that's kind of a, I don't know.
Weird name for a genre?
Yeah, or it sounds too much like you're copy pasting something.
Right.
So that's why I was asking if you would think that Americana is like a weird, but it is a even wider net than alt country. So I mean, it would include the kind of bluesy things and the whatever. But so I will go with the alt country then, I think.